Okay, yep. I think we're recording now. Let me see. Does it say we're recording on your end?
Yep.
Okay, good. Hey, everybody. This is Steve and Cheryl Shelley, and we are doing this live Zoom conference call here with Tyler Sherfield. And Cheryl and I and Tyler and his wife, we are all of business affiliates of a company called Success by Health. And this company has just launched a new business concept that is absolutely, to myself personally, mind-blowing. Cheryl and I, we have been in business. I mean, we're married 23, going on 24 years. We've been in business the whole time we've been married. Are self-employed, okay? And what we see in this concept that we're going to have Tyler explain to you absolutely excites us, unlike anything that we've ever seen. And we were just talking right before we started this business about folks our age. We're in the 50s age bracket. We're looking at retirement. And we have a business right now that has done us well, gave us a nice lifestyle, but we are thinking retirement. The kids are out of the house now. We are wanting to travel more. So we're looking for an exit strategy, with our business. And it just happens to be that the business that we have that's taking well care of us, it doesn't have a good exit strategy to us. So we're going to have to add something to it in order to be able to retire literally before we get into our 60s. I mean, I want to retire in the next few years. And so what we're going to do in this video is share with you what we're so excited about. Tyler is awesome at sharing this stuff, and that's why he's on there, on here, this video with us. I mean, he can just lay this out so awesome. But, just right up front, there's no income disclaimers on any of this. And, we were hoping that the folks that are out there that are on our Facebook family and friends, that those of you that are business owners, I want you to pay very close attention to this. If you're thinking exit strategy of your business one day, or just increasing the lifetime value of customers that you have. And those of you that have a job and you're thinking exit strategy one day, where you don't want to be working the rest of your life, pay attention, because what we're going to show you, I mean, if your mind blows the way ours has, you're going to really love this. But like I said, there's no income disclaimers here. What Tyler's going to show you is all based upon the efforts you put in. Mm-hmm. Cheryl, you want to add anything to that before Tyler gets going?
Well, it's exciting. That's all I have to say. Get your pencil and paper out, take some notes, because you're going to want to take some notes and hear what, Tyler has to say here, because this is something that is here in 2020 and beyond. Is going to be huge. And just listen. All
right, Tyler, take to it.
Yeah, guys. Oh my goodness, man. I'm so excited. And I hope you can feel their excitement, guys, because this is real. I mean, and we've got so much excitement even around the globe right now. So you may be watching from different states. I know they're there in Montana. I'm here in Las Vegas. I'm originally from Tennessee. You can hear my accent. But guys, we've got people from all over the world, different states, different countries, and it's creating so much excitement. And it's really a brand new concept that is going to change so many people's lives, whether you're in business for yourself, whether you have a job, whether you like they have been, self-employed for a while. This is really going to be able to add to that. And if you guys just give me 1 second, I'm going to share my screen with you. Okay, and I want to touch on something that Steve mentioned. Okay, he talked about LTV, lifetime value of a customer. Okay, now I'm just going to read from the slide here. Customer lifetime value is the metric that indicates the total revenue a business can reasonably expect from a single customer account. It considers a customer's revenue value and compares that number to the company's predicted customer lifespan. So, guys, if we think about this, in order to increase your income or your revenue, you've got to increase the customer's revenue value. Okay, you got to increase the amount that they're spending or the amount you're making off of that customer, or you got to increase that customer's lifespan so they continue to generate income for you longer. Well, and what we're going to show you, we're going to tackle both of them. Okay, both of them is so cool. Now, I've got a few businesses listed here, guys, and you just some of you may be watching that you're in some of these businesses or you have some of these businesses. You may be a plumber, heating and cooling guy. You know, you may have a hair salon, a hairstylist. You know, you may have a spa. Anything you can think of when it comes to business, guys, you all need a few things. All of us need a few things, okay? What are they? Well, if you look at all these businesses, they all have clients or a customer base, okay? And number two, they need, and notice I've got this bolded and underlined, they need to increase the value of each customer, okay? Or you're never going to be able to stop, okay? You're going to work until you die. You need to increase the value of each customer, and you need to increase the lifespan of each customer.
Hey, Tyler.
Okay? Yeah.
Let me interject right there.
Yeah.
Most businesses' biggest expense is the acquisition of that customer.
Right.
So if they can help, once they acquire the company, that customer, they've invested in acquiring that customer, then everything you're saying has to take place.
So it has to.
If a business can, as you said, bring more value out of customers that they've already been their biggest expense acquiring, what you're talking right here is vital to the true success of a business.
Right.
Not the acquiring of the customer, but it's the taking care of and bringing the most value out of the customer.
Right. I agree with you 100%. You know, in my past career, I'm a doctor of physical therapy, and I had a private practice physical therapy clinic. And Steve, I'm telling you, everything I learned as far as business goes, you know, once you get that patient or that client, the main thing after that was keeping them around.
Right.
You know, like taking care of that low-hanging fruit in order to create something that's sustainable, so you're not always on this treadmill of trying to acquire new customers. And I believe what we have here is going to absolutely change everyone's life. I think it can benefit everybody. I really do. You know.
Yeah.
Well, you know, that treadmill you're talking about, that's kind of been our business model for the last 16 years.
Yeah.
And you know, because the product that we personally sell for the last 16 years doesn't really have a lifetime value of it. Yeah, I get repeat customers, but it's like selling somebody tires. They're going to wait till those tires wear out before they come back to you again. But see, when we sell something to people, we're in the diesel performance industry, we have to wait until they buy a new truck 3-4 years down the road before they come back to us again. Yep. So our constant treadmill and our business biggest expense is out there trying to acquire those customers. That's why what you're going to show us here, we're able to add that lifetime value to the customers we already have and to the customers that we're going to get, because where we're headed right now in the next 6 months, we're going to be adding 300 to 400 brand new customers a month that we are acquiring. But now with what you're about to show us, we're going to be able to increase or actually add for the first time a lifetime value to those customers.
Yeah. I mean, this is so exciting, guys, because think about this. No matter what you do, what I'm about to show you, you're not going to have to target that to any specific group of people.
Right.
Because everybody does what I'm about to show you. Everybody does it anyway. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on, and I want you to ask yourself, do you like to travel? Man, I can barely contain myself when I first see this slide because you know, I love to travel.
Been on an airplane 6 times this year.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. People just love to travel. So first of all, do you like to travel? Now think about, do other people like to travel? It's unanimous. Okay. Anybody I talk to, and Steve and Cheryl, you can attest to this. Anybody you talk to, what are they? You know, what's on people's minds, especially as we go into warmer months and things like that.
Yeah, get it. Well, up here now, I mean, you're in Vegas. It does get a little cool there, but you know, we're getting to the point of we're in January and February comes and it gets cold here. People are thinking, hey, beaches, warmth.
Let's find a place
here.
Warm. Yeah. And so and so people are going to do it anyway. That's the key here. They're not going to stop doing travel. And with what we're doing in the travel industry, it's absolutely disrupting the industry in a huge way. Okay. It's going to be something like you've never, ever seen before, and something that each and every one of you watching this will be able to utilize personally in business. No matter what, you're going to benefit from what we have here. Now, everybody says this: someday I'm going to travel the world. Okay, and for most people, it's wishful thinking. But with what we have, we're going to make it a reality for people, and that's going to be big for you. Okay, it's going to be big for you. Now, our company is on a trajectory to be number one in the entire direct sales travel industry. And I don't want to spend a lot of time on this slide. The only thing I want you to know is that we have an incredible executive team and leadership team that has a track record of success. People who have taken companies to $1 billion faster than Microsoft, leading the way, and you know, they're creating this movement, and we're here along for the ride. Okay. Now, our founder and CEO, Mr. Jay Nolan over here, he's a visionary, and he saw how big the travel industry is. Just like if we open our eyes, we can see that too. Okay. And he said, we're gonna, you know, get into this travel space and change a lot of people's lives. Well, I want you to know that the travel industry is an $8.8 trillion per year industry. Every second that goes by, even as you're sitting here watching this video right now, $253,000 is being spent on travel and tourism. Anyway, it's happening anyway. And you're going to have the opportunity to capitalize on that and get your piece of that and get a piece of it that's going to continue to pay you even as you come away from the job, even as you come away from the business, if you decide to retire early. Guys, and again, I'm not making any income claims or anything, but what you're about to see is going to blow your mind. Okay. So if you talk to most people, the reason they don't travel as much as they want to is because of money. 9 out of 10 times it's because of money. Most people think that travel is far too expensive, okay, or they don't make enough money. Well, we're going to show people how to do both of those. Okay? And we're going to do it with Voz. I want to introduce you, and you're some of the very first people on the planet seeing this. Okay, I want to introduce you to the most just high-level, elite, exclusive travel booking platform the world has ever seen. Congratulations, you're some of the first people to see it, and I'm so excited for you because guess what? You're going to be able to save money on your own travel. You're going to be able to save other people money on their travel. Okay, You're going to be able to make money, which is huge. And guys, let's not get all caught up in you know, there's a lot of people that say, you know, I don't want any more money. And my question is, why not? You know, maybe you personally don't need a lot more money, but what could you do with more money, with more freedom? Could you help more people? Could you spend more time with people you care about? Okay. Could you devote some of that money into projects or passions that you've always wanted to be able to dedicate more time, effort, and energy to, but you hadn't been able to?
Exactly.
Okay? So, and I know Steve and Cheryl, they've got a lot of different things that they're passionate about, that they're really driven and motivated to make an impact while they're here on this planet. And so that's one reason that I would say that they're so excited about this. Maybe you guys could say something to that.
Yeah, you know, there's something I was just thinking as you brought up this slide here. A lot of people right now think that they know what you're going to show them because we're talking travel, right? But I'm just going to interject that you have no idea what Tyler's about to show you because the box is broken. Okay, we're outside of the box. So what you think is preconceived already that he's going to talk about, just throw that out the window because he's going to show you a concept in the travel industry that you can tie to your life, your business, your job, whatever, to give you that exit strategy that I started out talking with. And this is a concept, a business concept, like I was saying before, we've been in business since we've been married, 20 plus years. This is absolutely the smartest, best business concept that we've ever seen. And that's why we're here. That's why we're doing this video. And that's why we're sharing it with you. So buckle in and go ahead, Tyler.
Yeah, that's what we're saying, Tyler. I mean, this is something that everybody does.
Absolutely.
Listen to this part. This is something that everybody does anyway. So it's not anything that's going to make you have to change everything around just to participate in what you're already doing now.
Yep.
Go ahead. I just Googled it a couple of days ago in the travel industry research. They're predicting in 2020, what people already do is they're going to be $850 billion worth of travel booked online. People going to the computer, going on their phones, booking travel this year in 2020. Online.
Crazy. Crazy.
$850 billion. It's going to be done.
Yep. Anyway.
So show us how to tap into that.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, hey guys, you know, he just mentioned that people are booking travel online, and I know you may be thinking, isn't the travel space already dominated by these big players in the industry? And guys, we see different commercials. I'm not going to name any names, okay? But we see commercials, we see advertisements online and different things of ways you can book your travel. And we've all used them before. If you've booked a flight, a hotel, a cruise, or whatever, we've all used them. I've used them. They're great companies, okay? But we're here to compete, and we're going to do it in a big, big way, and I'm going to explain that to you now, okay? So if we look at this travel, travel hierarchy, most people will book travel using these general public travel options, okay? And what that is, it's very convenient. It's the stuff you're used to, okay? If you've ever booked travel online through any of these, websites, travel booking sites, that's general public travel options. Now, the thing about that, the inventory is big, very convenient, okay? But you're paying retail price for that travel. You're paying retail. It's a fact, okay? But then you go up. Let's go up a level. You got traditional wholesale travel. Price gets better, okay? So you're not going to have to pay as much for each individual booking, but typically you're paying a huge upfront cost of somewhere around $12,500, anywhere up to $150,000. Okay, some of these clubs are very, very exclusive. They get great rates on the rooms, but the inventory is usually very limited, and there's blackout dates and things like that. Okay, now let's go up one more level to where we're at. Okay, this is where Voz is at. Direct wholesale members travel. You're going to get the best prices, guaranteed. Okay, the best prices. You're going to get the best prices. Your inventory is going to be the same inventory as down here, okay? You're going to get this incredible inventory, anything you could think of, no blackout dates, okay? And you're not paying this massive, massive upfront cost to even get access to it. This is going to absolutely blow your mind. Blow your mind. Now let's look. What do we have? Well, Voz has the same hotels, car rentals, flights, cruises, homes, anything you can think of, anything that you've ever seen before, we have it. We've got over 700,000 hotels on our platform all around the globe, 50-plus cruise lines, 250-plus airlines, okay? Anything you can think of. And on top of that, we've got things like golfing, restaurants, wine clubs, theme parks, shore excursions. I mean, really, we have it all. And if you're like me, when I travel someplace, or if you're like even the people you encounter every single day in your business or in your everyday life, none of us want to just go and sit in the hotel room. No. Okay, when we get there, we want to experience the culture, we want to experience the environment, the different foods, restaurants, maybe swim with the dolphins, go zip lining. We all want to take our travel experience to the max. Well, we've got all of that. Okay, we've got all of that. And guys, I want to point out one more thing that's going to take this to a whole new level. See this down here where it says everyday savings?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This everyday savings it includes things like restaurants in your hometown. Okay? In your hometown. It includes things like movie theaters, salons, spas. Okay? So I'm going to show you how you're going to make money with this, but just understand that your people do not even have to travel for you to earn. They're going to travel anyway, okay? I mean, that's going to happen.
Yeah.
But even if they stick around their hometown all year long, you're going to be able to earn. This is so crazy about this. Now, I want to point out, guys, that this is we've got a 200% difference back price guarantee. And we're so strong on this, and we're so confident. So you can know for a fact that you're never going to have to book anywhere else besides our Voz platform. Okay? Now, Great travel experiences with Voz is a given, but how about saving upwards of 75% off the best public pricing? This is a no-brainer. This is so exciting to me because I love to travel anyway, and I can save up to 75%. This is crazy. Now, we pulled some examples, guys, and I'm sure you're going to get excited when you see this because we just pulled some examples so you can wrap your mind around the savings that you can expect on our platform. We got a 4-star hotel here in London, England, and this is a popular booking site. I'm not going to say the name, but the best public price we could find at the time was $333 per night. What do you get it for? Same room, same date on Voz, only $165 per night.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Hey,
right? Yeah.
I was just looking at, travel the other day because we're going to be meeting up with you guys here in a few weeks.
Yeah.
In Southern California. And I went to one of probably the best known sites out there looking at prices.
Yeah.
And then I went over and I looked at the actual hotel.
Yeah.
That we're going to be meeting at. The hotel was cheaper.
Yep.
Than this wholesale travel site.
Right.
You're at,
Yeah. And that's, and a lot of people are a little bit confused by that, but it just goes to show you that when you book on those quote unquote, discount travel sites, they're actual retail prices.
Yeah.
They're convenient.
Yeah,
but
it's right there.
Yeah, but it's retail. And so with our wholesale pricing, it's just crazy. You look here at this 4-star, resort there in Orlando, Florida. Best public price at the time, $183 per night. Same room, same date. On Voz, you get it for $74 per night. So for me, this is an absolute no-brainer. If you can pay more for a room or if you can pay less for a room, which one are you going to choose? Everybody's going to choose to pay less,
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
So as we move on, you see we've got examples here with rental cars, weekly vacations. And these are just examples, guys, but just know that you're going to have these massive price spreads all across the platform 24 hours a day, 7 days per week. Okay, it's what you can expect. Now, I told you you're going to be able to save money, so congratulations to everybody that's watching this. As you travel, for sure, reach out to Steve and Cheryl, and you're going to save money. Okay, you're just going to save money, and it's not going to cost you anything. Here's what's so crazy about this. This is crazy.
This is the mind-blowing part we keep alluding to coming up.
I mean, it really is mind-blowing. You got the opportunity for you or your business or whatever to become an elite travel affiliate with our company. Okay, you essentially partner with us. Okay, now what that means for you is you're going to save the most. You're going to get the deepest discounts possible on your own travel. That's incredible. That's exciting, right?
It is.
But here's what may be even more exciting. You're going to be able to share this platform with people for free. Who could you share it with? I don't know. Friends, family, acquaintances, coworkers, clients, customers. Who could you share it with? Anybody. Right. They're going to be traveling anyway, and you don't even charge them for it.
What?
Give it away. You give it to them. Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
let's put a pin in that to hold that thought as we go on. Give it away.
Yeah, it's
your customer base. We're going back talking about businesses that have customers, right? Whether you're a salon or a physical therapist or like
insurance
agent, our chiropractors, that already have customers. They're going to be able to give this, not sell it, give this and increase the lifetime value of that company by just giving what Tyler's about to show you away.
Yeah. Guys, it's so crazy because, when you, and another thing that I think is worth pointing out, a lot of businesses have loyalty programs and different things, and and I know especially like insurance agents and realtors and things like that, they like to give gifts to people who've utilized their services and things like that because it increases, the loyalty of the customer and the client. They stick with you, and they also send you people. Okay, they send you people. They give you referrals. Now, what's so cool about this is like I said, we're an exclusive platform. That means you can't just Google us like the other sites and find us, okay? It's an exclusive platform. You need an access code or guest pass, okay? We call them Voz passes. Once you get that Voz pass, you can go in, create your account, and you will save money on all your travel from that day forward. So you give a Voz pass to a customer, a client, a friend, family member, coworker, you give it away to them. And then they're going to be able to save half of what you can save. So they're going to get guaranteed save money. They're going to be excited. It didn't cost them anything to use the platform. And every time that person travels or goes to the movies or whatever in your hometown, every time you're going to get paid. I'm going to show you how this works. And it's so, Steve, Cheryl, I'm just going to tell you, I haven't even been able to sleep.
Uh-oh.
Like the past few weeks, I haven't even been able to sleep. I'm so excited about what this is doing for people and the potential it has and what it's going to look like for all of us and even for all the people watching this in the next 6 months or year and a half. I mean, it could completely change everything for people.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
you're going to save money when you travel, but you're also going to make money whenever you or anybody you know travels. Now, this slide right here, here's the key. This is going to show you everything you need to know, okay? If you look to the left, this is the ETA member site. So that's where you would be. You decide let's say you wanted to book this place here in Mexico, 5-star resort, and you went in to book it. Well, guys, when we pulled the numbers on this example for the date we pulled, the best public price you could find anywhere online was $4,380 for the week, okay? What do you pay as an elite travel affiliate? Not this. That's how much you save. You only pay $1,182 for the week.
Wow.
It's just crazy. I mean, you could find the best price you could ever search for online, and you'd be paying $4,380. But with us, you get it for $1,182. Now, I know what you may be saying. You may be saying, "Well, Tyler, everybody's not going to want to be an ETA. There's no way I'm going to have time to explain all of this to all of my customers and clients. Like, they're just going to want to save on their travel." Of course they're going to want to save on their travel. Who wouldn't? Okay, perfect. You give them a Voz pass. Now, didn't cost them anything. When they log in with your Voz pass, they're going to be taken to a site extremely similar, but their savings are going to be half of what you can save. So they're still saving an incredible amount of money. Let's look at it. Instead of paying the best public price of $4,380, they're only going to pay $2,781. You just saved that person right at $1,600. You just saved your customer, your client, your friend, family, coworker. You just saved that person about $1,600 on a trip they were going to take anyway. Do you think they're excited?
Uh-huh.
Because you gave
gave
them for free access.
Yeah, you gave them free access. It didn't cost them a dime to access the platform, and they saved, not only was it free for them, they saved about $1,600. They're excited. They love you. They're probably going to send more people to you, okay? And that's going to be big for you. Why? Well, here's how it works. Let's say this is you. You're the elite travel affiliate. You give someone a Voz pass for free. Free.
Free.
Give it to them for free.
Free.
Free. Say the word free.
You give it to them for free.
And there's a commercial lately that's like free.
And then that customer, in this example, they save right at $1,600, $1,599. Okay. They just saved a ton of money for free. They're excited. But you're excited too. Why? Well, because half of whatever they save comes back to you in the form of a cash bonus. So they saved about $1,600. You made right at $800. And you didn't do anything. Okay? You
gave them something free. That's what you did.
Yeah, you just gave them something for free. You didn't have to book their travel for them. They just did what they always do. They get on and they book their own travel. And you get paid. And here's the best part, guys. The best part. Remember we talked about the lifespan of that customer and how that could really, really help you, and especially when you're looking at an exit strategy, if that customer can keep paying you long after you step away? How's that work? Well, that customer right there, what are the chances that he's going to go on the trip of a lifetime at the price of a lifetime and then come back home, throw his hands up in the air and say, I've had enough. Trip was way too good. The price was unbelievable. I'm never traveling again. It's not, guys, it's not going to happen. Okay? That person's going to continue to travel just like they always have, and they may even travel more. And the best part, every time they travel from that day forward, you get paid.
Right.
Because
they didn't stay at a 2-star place. They stayed at a 5-star place.
Yep, they did.
5-star everything.
Yeah, guys, our platform is so service oriented, guys. You're always going to get 5-star service, always. Okay, and you're not going to have to deal with 1- and 2-star accommodations. Okay, you're not going to have to roll into a place that you're expecting to be nice, and then you show up and you got to pull all the sheets and stuff off the bed to make sure it's okay to get into. Okay, the best travel inventory in the world. Yeah. Now, that's going to continue to pay you. So when that person travels again, let's just say they go on a week vacation, and then 3 months later they take a little weekend trip. Maybe they need a rental car and a hotel room for a couple of nights. You're going to get paid again, because when that person creates their account with your code, with your Voz Pass, they're locked into you for life.
Awesome. That's good. That's good to hear there.
Yeah.
That's crazy, right?
So,
And so it's going to continue that one customer that you already have. And if you got a business, you've already got that customer.
Right.
And that customer is going to continue to pay you over and over and over just by living their life, whether or not they buy a product or service from you ever again.
Right.
That's huge.
That's so crazy.
It is.
Yeah.
Now,
let me just quickly in my own mind go back over that. So the general public price, we look at this 5-star resort, is at $4,380, right?
Yep.
And you and your wife are Elite Travel affiliates. Cheryl and I are Elite Travel affiliates. So we get that 75, basically up to 75% off of that down here.
Right.
So we're coming in at the $1,182 for that same thing that's going to cost everybody else, the general public, $4,000. So there's that gap.
Yep.
But when we hand a Voz Pass to folks, they go to the Voz portal.
Yep.
They come in and they're saving way, not as far down as we are, but almost as far as we are.
Yep.
They're getting a $1,600 savings off of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then because we gave it to them, the company comes back and commissions us 50% of the savings between what they would pay and what we would pay.
Right.
Every time they use the Voz Pass, no matter if it's travel, like I said, rental cars, hotels, local restaurants, movies, golf courses.
Yep.
Whatever's
it's
part
crazy.
of the Voz system.
It's so crazy. And when I mentioned our inventory earlier, guys, we've got over 4,000 of the best golf courses like around the world. Yeah. And I'm gonna let you explore the platform for yourself and see everything that's there, but it's absolutely incredible. Now, let's look at some examples, okay? What could this mean for you? What could it mean for your business? What could it mean for your family? Okay? Let's just say that you had 10 customers or 10 clients, okay? And I'm using low numbers here, right? Because we're just looking at examples. Let's just say you had 10, and you got that person a Voz Pass, and over the course of the year, their hotels, their flights, their rental cars, their excursions, everything combined, they saved about $650. Okay, well, you just made an extra $3,250 that year. And guys, I know that's only 10 people. Right? We could get 10 passes out in 5 minutes just by looking in our phone.
So
right?
you said that's, again, there's no income
right
there, but you're saying, okay, you handed out free to 10 people.
Yep.
10 people. And they used it and they saved money, an average of $650 a piece.
Yep.
And we end up as ETAs with the company, get a commission back to help them save of $3,250. Right. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, guys, what we're talking about here is residual income.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Income that comes in constantly.
Yep.
You do it one time, it's going to continue.
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 Right. And that's what's so beautiful about this business model is, you're not constantly on that treadmill that we talked about earlier. You put the work in, you put the effort in, you get these passes out to people. And then as they live their life and do what they're going to do anyway, you start to earn these bonuses. Now, I know that everybody watching this has at least, a couple hundred people in your phone at least, right? And that doesn't even count all the thousands of people you're probably connected with on social media. But I think it would be safe to say that almost everybody could get out 100 passes with little to no effort. You gotta contact the people, but it'd be crazy to turn down a free pass to save on something you're going to do anyway. Okay, right. Let's just say you found 100 people to accept free savings, the gift of free savings, and everybody's saving again, about $650. Well, now look where you're at in this example. You're at $32,500. That's not a bad year one, and that's just with 100 people. Now I know that some of you watching this, you've got a customer base, you've got a client base of 500, 1,000 people, even far more than that, not to mention the people you already know that are just in your circle of influence. Okay. So, what if you got out 1,000 passes with this savings example? Well, you add a zero. Now you're at $325,000 in this example. What kind of retirement is that per year?
Okay, wait a minute. So you're saying, Tyler, if we have 100 people that we give this away to, of our customers,
yep.
Like I was saying earlier, we're going to have about 300 to 400 customers a month coming in, brand new customers. So if Cheryl and I give out to 100 of those a month a free Voz Passes site and they use it, this is the kind of money that we can be making as lifetime value residually with those customers, because we didn't sell them anything. We gave them something that's helping them save money, doing what they're already going to do anyways.
Yep. It's crazy. It's really, and I told you guys this, it's revolutionizing the travel industry. It's really revolutionizing the whole business world. It really is.
Yes.
And guys, all you've got to do, if you want to kind of play this out in your mind and see what this could do for you, look, take your customer base, your client base, the amount of people the amount of people in your cell phone, okay? And then all you do is you just multiply it, okay? Let's say, make numbers easy if you want to. Say that they're saving only $600, okay? And then you just multiply that number times 300, because you're going to make half off of the savings of each person. Okay, so for example, let's say you had 200. You got 200 of these passes out, and each person saved $600. Well, you're going to make 300 off of each. 300 times 200 is, was that 60,000? $60,000, guys.
Wow.
Crazy.
And that's just year one. Yeah. See, you got to understand that you're going to keep getting these passes out, and so you can expect year two to probably be double that.
You know what happens, Tyler?
What?
When something good happens, people love to tell everybody else about it.
Mm-hmm.
So even though you got it out, we got it out to 100 people, and they go and they get these savings. Don't you think they're going to tell somebody about it?
Oh yeah.
Look how that multiplies.
Yeah, it's a fact. And you look at how Uber grew. Yeah. Okay, almost everybody's got an Uber app on their phone, and we just learned about it through word of mouth. Okay, yeah. People just said, hey, instead of trying to find a cab or something, you should download this Uber app. Well, don't you think they're going to say, hey, if instead of booking on, and I'm not going to name the names of the companies, but download, get on this platform, and you're going to save a lot of money, guaranteed. Right. People are just going to do it. Okay.
Yeah, it's going to multiply just by word of mouth like crazy.
Yeah. And so, guys, with that, I do want you to know that as an ETA with us, you're going to have a website, a back office, a multi-million-dollar, software system set up to run your business from anywhere in the world, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Okay, so that's taken care of. And with that, I'm actually going to stop sharing my screen. And I want you to know, everybody that's watching this, if you want to get involved with this, okay, and take your business and your life and your future to the next level without all the pressure and the stress of how am I actually going to retire, guys, let's just call it like it is.
Right.
Okay, let's call it like it is. Most people, they can't retire. People aren't retiring anymore. Okay, and it's why you'll go to Walmart or and I'm not going to name a bunch of businesses, okay, but it's why you'll go to these different businesses and you'll see people that are way past retirement age. And look, I'm just going to challenge you. Talk to them, ask them. They'll either tell you that they can't retire or they tried to retire and they had to go back to work. Okay, and that's just the way it is right now. And so we're literally changing people's lives, creating something that can continue to pay them. And guys, they can truly live out their years the way they dreamed of. Okay, like really traveling around. Like, and think about this. I want to point out one more thing before we wrap this up. Let's say you do like to travel and you go around to these different places. Who are you surrounded by when you're at a resort? You're surrounded by other travelers. Okay, they're there because they
paid full price.
Yeah, and they traveled there. And what if you could open your mouth to somebody that's there traveling anyway and show them a way that the next time they travel, they could get it for a lot less? Can you see how you can continue to build this and it literally create an income stream that could pay you, your kids, your future generations for a long, long time? Okay, so and one other thing, everybody you know, everybody, including your friends, family, customers, clients, acquaintances, coworkers, everybody you know will have a Voz Pass. They're going to have one.
Somebody's going to give it to them.
Somebody's going to give it to them. Okay, now what I would recommend is that let them get that pass from you. They're going to love you for it anyway because you saved them some money. And then it's also going to create an income stream that's going to allow you to do, it's going to create that exit strategy that Steve talked about. It's going to create an income stream that's going to allow you to have some freedom in your life and without all the stress of finances. Now, I got to say this, okay? And Steve has said it several times, but we don't make any guarantees of income here. Okay, like if you don't get any of these passes out, you're not going to make any money, right? But I mean, if you give these passes out to people that are beating your door down, begging you for them anyway, you can create a strong income and a strong exit strategy. I don't think there's any business or any person for that matter that could not benefit from this opportunity. And so I just want to say that if I were you, I would for sure plug in with Steve and Cheryl, get back with them, and get in touch with them and let them know, hey, I want to learn how I can get plugged in with this right here in the beginning of it, and really maximize this opportunity, maximize my success, and create something really, really special. And with that, I'm done with the presentation. If you guys got any questions or anything, or if you got anything that you want to chat about, we can do that.
Tyler, thank you, man. I really appreciate, you taking this time because, I hope folks, you can see why I having Tyler do this. He can explain this 1,000 times better than I can. But, the thing that I'm really hopeful, Cheryl and I are hopeful that you can see what we see in this. We're trying to convey to you what we saw in this. I mean, again, we've been in business for ourselves just about the majority of our adult lives. And, we've had success in business. But when you see a business concept that absolutely just blows you away on how you can help other people do the same thing you're doing, it's just amazing. Zig Ziglar, anybody that's in business, ever read any business books, Zig Ziglar was one of the best ever business motivators. And his favorite saying was, if you help enough people get what they want, you will get what you want. And when you see this business, the concept, by giving away something that helps people do what they're already going to do anyways, right? Like I said, what the travel trends I just Googled the other day said $850 billion is going to be spent in 2020 booking travel right here, okay? Using the online booking. People are doing it anyways. You're on Facebook. You see your friends traveling. They probably booked that online. What if your friends, you handed them free a travel pass? They go register at your Voz Travel portal. And when they book their next flight or their next travel, they save up to 50% off of it. And all of a sudden you log into your website and you say, honey, look, we just made a $250 commission.
Yep.
And they saved money. They would have paid full price, but you helped them save 50% and you got rewarded for it, helping them. That to me is like, boom. You know? And like I said, I really want, it doesn't matter if you have a job or if you're a business owner. I mean, you think about the business owners out there, like a hair salon, like we're talking about a chiropractor, anybody that has a clientele, right? You want to help and build the value of that clientele. Well, instead of having to upsell them with the word sell, you give it to them and you build out the lifetime value of that customer by helping them save money, which also helps you build that residual for that exit strategy. Like I said, with our current business, there's not a lot of lifetime value to a customer. It's a constant grind getting brand new customers. Now, from this day forward with Voz Passes, we're going to say, like I said, we're going to get 300 plus customers a month coming in. That's our average this time of year. And that costs us a lot of money to do that, okay, to get those customers. But now they're going to buy our initial product, but we're going to come back and say, you know what? We want to thank you for being our customer, and we want to show our appreciation. Are you planning on traveling this year? Well, yeah, my wife and I, we always go to Mexico. We go to Orlando. We go, well, here, we're going to give you a free Voz Pass. Just go to our website, our portal, register it, and go in and look at all the travel that's available for you and the prices that are there for you that are so much discounted, 5-star service at 3-star prices, that are discounted off of what you normally would have spent this year. So now we do that with these customers that we have coming in. And like you said, Tyler, for the lifetime of that customer, I mean, for years, they're gonna use it because they're saving. And one of the things that, people, like I said, in our age group now, we're in that 50, 60-year-old age group. We want to travel more. We have more of the income to travel more. And that's just, I mean, it's just a no-brainer. And like you said, word of mouth, this thing just goes.
Yep.
I mean, if you get to the point where you're sitting on the beach in Aruba and the couple sitting next to you sipping margaritas going, hey, did you guys pay full price for that trip? You want to pay 50%? Let me give you something free. You're building your business on the beach.
Yep. It really is. It's so much of a no-brainer. And Steve, you mentioned, most people are worried about trying to upsell someone. You could not even be skilled in sales or anything. And how hard is it to give something away that's going to help somebody for something they're going to do anyway?
Well, how many people just went and saw one of the biggest movies in the world here a week ago and went and told somebody else how much they liked it, and that person because they told them about it?
Yep.
That happens every day and everything. You go to a restaurant that you like, the food's awesome. You go tell people about it, and they go to that restaurant, right?
Yep.
You take a vacation and you save 50% with 5-star accommodations that you would have spent more. You're going to tell people about it. You're not selling them anything. You're giving away information.
Something anyway, and just talk, have a conversation, share something that you're doing and love and can help other people.
Yeah, and I would even submit that there's going to be people ask you about your trips. There's going to be people ask others about their trips that they see them post on social media and different things, and without them even having to approach the person. They're going to say, man, you stayed at it. That was a really nice place you guys were at. And all you would have to do is say, well, normally I wouldn't be able to stay at a place like that. But with this booking platform I have, I can save, a lot of money.
Yeah.
Um,
we were joking about this the other day. The first time we went to Vegas, Cheryl and I, was an anniversary. I booked about the cheapest place we can get, right, in the Strip. And it was a cheap place. We've gone back several times, and each time we've upgraded into a hotel.
Yeah.
Well, we took one trip down there where through one of the booking sites, I was telling you how I kind of manipulate around to figure out what the pricing was. Well, we got a good price, but then we ended up upgrading a room when we got there. Excuse me. We literally stayed in a 5-star place that the bathroom was bigger than the living room in our house. It was incredible. And then we were there for like 4 days. We didn't even want to go out because it was so nice in that hotel. Well, guess what? We kind of ruined ourselves. We don't want to go back to that lower place now, right?
No.
So now, I mean, if we can, and the thing was that we were able to literally pay about a 2-star price for that 5-star hotel. And I mean, once you do that and you stay in that 5-star, it's like, man, when you go, you want to stay in a nice place. And if you do that literally for the price of a 2-star hotel, that's awesome. But I'm going to wrap this up here.
But
folks,
before you do, I just want to share something also. Talking about the hotels, going into different hotels and things like that. I was on a trip, a business trip, and went into a hotel, and I headed back out the hotel room to go do something. And I happened to look over into the bathroom and was wondering if there was like a bag in the bathroom. And so I was rooming with someone else, and I thought it was theirs. And so they were like, no, that's not mine. I went inside the bathroom, looked into the bathtub, and the faucet was missing. They were
I booked that hotel. I'm sorry. I booked the hotel for her.
I mean, that was awful. And so this is why I'm so excited about this platform, because we're not going to get anything like that. No 1 and 2-star, hotels, something like you were talking about, you turn down the sheets of the bed and have to make sure it's safe to get in the bed,
Yeah, what Earl just shared there, Tyler, we were talking to you about the other day. Over the years, we've used these other platforms, and this is not going to happen with Voz. That's the awesome part. But use those other platforms. When we've booked online, guess what? They throw you to the worst room they have. I mean, there was one time we booked a place, and we don't smoke. We're not smokers. And this room, we walked in and walked right back out. And we're like, no way. We're not staying in this room. It's like, well, you booked through this platform, so we give you basically our worst rooms. And they're like, if you want anything better, you're going to have to pay cash to get upgraded.
Yeah.
And that's happened more than once. It's like I just said, when Cheryl went on this trip, because we didn't have the Voz platform available to us yet at that time, I booked on one of the main booking sites, and they put her in a room that was still under construction.
That's crazy. And guy, I want to point out one more thing. This is something that you can truly be proud to give people.
Absolutely.
Like you don't have to worry about, giving them something and then them having a bad experience. Always, we pride ourselves on always having 5-star service, never below 3-star accommodations. Look, we've got 24/7 concierge service, customer support in 8 different languages. We're going to take care of your people. So you don't have to worry about that. And it's something you can truly be proud to offer them.
How many countries can we offer this to people in?
I mean, right now we're doing business.
I know we're growing, but how many is it available to? Like if I know somebody in Japan, I can offer
that?
They can,
yeah, for sure. Yeah, we're doing business right now in 90 countries. In the next probably month or so, we'll be in over 120 countries likely. And the crazy thing about this is, it like you said, it's global.
Well, we can give a Voz pass to somebody from anywhere. We're just talking the business, the ETA side.
Right.
Anybody,
as long as they can get on and book their travel, they can utilize the service.
Yeah.
So it's really exciting, really fun. We're going to change a lot of people's lives, and I do want to point out, and they'll tell you the same thing, that Steve and Cheryl are they know what they're doing when it comes to this business. And they know exactly how to help you, okay? You don't have to – it's not like you're going to come in here and be thrown to the wolves. They will help you and show you how to maximize this, and we're all here to help. We really are.
Tyler, thank you.
Yeah.
You know, and folks, like I said, I brought Tyler on here to help us explain this to you because he's awesome at it, as you can just see. You know, and he's available also to help you. When you come in here and work with us, you're working with Tyler also. And, you know, we have a lot of, I mean, this guy's got a degree in physical therapy, got his own practice, and he gave it up to do this full time, to be here and grow it and to help us. And that is just absolutely awesome. But like I said, I hope we conveyed what we saw in this as business owners, you know, how we can help build our own business that we have right now with what we're selling, but how it gives us an exit strategy also to do more what we love to do, which is to travel. By helping other people save money, and if you want to be an ATA, make money. But, you know, think about it. If you own a business, think about your customer base, that if you just give them a pass, a Voz pass, say, here, I want to show our appreciation to you. Here's a pass. Go to our website, log in, and from now day forward, you can save travel, you know, and all the things that Tyler mentioned. Think what that will do to your back side of your customer base. Not only are you helping them and building that value, but you're going to get more lifetime value out of that customer. So that's residual income. You got 400 customers that you've given away a Voz pass to, and you help them save money, and you're making $100 a piece on it. Good, no income disclaimer. But if you make $100 commission off of 400, that's an extra $40,000 that you didn't do anything to earn. That comes in residually every year, an extra $40,000 because you gave away to 400 customers and you make $100 a piece on it. I mean, and that's what I said. We're getting 300 customers a month. I'm like, you know, what am I thinking? How many Voz passes can we give to get out? You know, but you know, even if you're not a business person, you have a job, okay, but you want an exit strategy out of that job. You know, people that are going to travel. Tyler mentioned it. Your phone is full of it. Facebook, your friends on there, you're seeing them travel. So you know their travel. You can offer this to them to save them up to 50%. And then it gives you an exit strategy 2-3 years down the road to be outweighing what you're making at your job right now, that you have a perpetual residual income keep coming in forever. And even an income that you can will to your children or your grandchildren.
That's true.
And one of the things, I'm just going to close with this, you know, he showed the people that are behind this company in the very beginning, and the founder of the business, Jay Nolan. This guy, I'm just going to say from my own personal evaluation I've never met a business mind like this guy, and somebody that was so invested himself into helping people with a true, sincere heart to do it. No selfishness involved in it. And that's what I saw in Jay Nolan, you know, who's the founder behind this. He's literally put his own pockets into building this to what we have today to run with. It's just fantastic. So below this video, there's a button that says Learn More. I want you to click on it. Whether you just want a free Voz pass, we'll give you a free Voz pass, okay? If you just want a free Voz pass, or if you want to know more about being an elite travel associate like we are, affiliate like we are, click on the Learn More. Just put your information in. Cheryl will get it. She'll get back to you the information you need for the free pass to our Voz travel site, or to become an affiliate. We'll go more in depth with that. We'll have more stuff going on with Tyler here in the future. But just click on the Learn More below this, and, you know, just get started with this, because here's the thing. Tyler mentioned it. People you know are going to get Voz passes, whether it's through you or through somebody else. But this is going to blow up, you know, just word of mouth. Just word of mouth, because people travel. You know, people travel. Our son right now is on his way to Hawaii, and he's 22 years old. People travel. They love to travel, you know. And so anyways, we're finishing up here. Cheryl, you want to just add anything before we sign off here?
Well, I think enough has been said, and we just want you to know that this is an opportunity that is ground floor. You can get involved now. Is going to make a huge difference in your life. And you're not going to be alone. You're not alone. We are all working together. Tyler is our upcoming leader, and he is committed and dedicated to helping us do things in our business and take us further than, you know, we've gone before in anywhere else because of what we have here. And so, Tyler, appreciate you coming on and
thank you,
doing this
Tyler.
for us.
Yeah,
And
thanks for having me on here.
yeah, we appreciate you. Thank you so much.
So, all right.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Click that learn more button right below this. Put your information in. Tell us your interest level. If you just want a free boss pass, so you save 50% on travel, or if you want to know more about being an ATA, Cheryl will get back to you because she gets the email that comes from there. So thank you for watching. Bless you all. Have a awesome 2020. Have a prosperous 2020. And
thank you. Bye.
Yeah, where do we stop here?